Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
So when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. To the air, it's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with the stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown. Tied. It was a foot race and he won it. Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Hand off to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Past the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. And a great way to throw picks.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Finds his man. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To throw, it's Manning. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 40. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And the completion made. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. An empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he converts the two-point try, now a 13-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
15.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida. One of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Knights will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The back's got it. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense now operating in empty. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The first down, picked up, tackled at the 45. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
3rd down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Throws it to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
UCF 7, TCU 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. Powers through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Who missed it? Field goal. No good. After the miss, still down by 7. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Extending the play now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackler.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Mendoza. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
At the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely over.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
For the defensive coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Nice. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
And the TC offense will take over 1st and 10. And
the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off, and he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Knights hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UCF. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Direct snap to the back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
TCU 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. UCF offense back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Then the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. All the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find some room. It's Palmer. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll ride the back again here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Second down coming up.
The Knights are in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
At the 16-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To the air. It's Mendoza. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
TCU.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel. Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. They go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Give to the running back. And he's knocked down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and management. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
After run, now throw. Got his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin! One final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Ali. He lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot.
Touchdown, UC! The offense starts with a short field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown! Offense set on first down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Ali. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He caught it. And he's into the end. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll immediately call timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that's just...
First down for this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
Touchdown, UCLA! The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Back to throw, it's Humphries. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Badgers decide to punt it away.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Not good. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity.
And your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook.
Touchdown, Badger! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Humphries. Immediately fires to the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Get set, get set.
He's going to pass. Now improvising. Still on his feet at the 45. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He's going to take off, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Looking for a block. It's Flores. They'll get him down at the... The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they... One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In this first down here for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Ali. Fires and picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but ready to fire from the pistol. Going up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Ali. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He caught it, and he will. Excellent field position here for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. He gets it in. Touch. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got a chance. Into the end zone. Line gets set. First down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run to the left. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Running back searching for a hole. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys.
He lets one fly deep. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown! Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Takes it! Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He finds his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking to pass, it's Ali. Looking for a deep man. Snags it. And he will. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's great. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive areas.
He makes a catch. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Now, I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Got it! Touchdown! 1st down here for the offense. They believe they can run right here. Finds a crease up, it's just steamrolling the defense. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Bruins! Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Ali. Trying to beat the D deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going deep. Touchdown, Houston! They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff to the lone back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll try to do it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Bruins! Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Pushes ahead. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense set for a first down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Trucks through the defender. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll give it to the back. Just plowing down the field. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Bruins are are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to... Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? And we have breaking news. They score. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination.